Hey guys, it's Kelsey. Before we get into this process video, I wanted to do another giveaway for you guys. So we recently went over 600, which is amazing. So it's giveaway time, and I just wanted to show you a few of the goodies that I'm sending you guys this time. So couldn't find another Chamel hashtag sticker book, but I did go back to Tuesday mornings. I've really been enjoying shopping for you guys for these giveaways there, and I found I found a Maggie Home sticker book, so that's super exciting. I only have the One Canoe 2 hashtag sticker book, and I love it. I love it so much, and there's a second One Canoe 2 sticker book coming out, and I need it. I need it really bad, but yeah, I'm gonna send this to one of you guys. Lots and lots and lots of stickers in here, you guys. Coordinates with almost all Maggie Holmes, if not all of her collections. You can see a little sneak peek of a few of the pages. There are, let's see, 1,163 stickers in here. So I am sending this to one of you guys, but wait, there's more. Last time I tried to kind of make everything go together. I think everything else kind of goes together. This not so much, but this is amazing. So I think it didn't really matter. But I also went to Tuesday mornings and found, boom. You guys know how obsessed I am with this collection. I don't think you need to hear about it again. There are lots and lots of process videos of me going through this entire collection. I love it so, so, so much. It's very difficult not to keep this for myself, but I love Heidi Swapp's Wolfpack. It is one of my favorite collections ever created, ever. Love it. So there's a 6x6 paper pad. I love it, and I'm sending it to you. So there's that. And then we just have a few little embellishment things that I thought went well with this collection, but are also just kind of fun. So we do have some Heidi Swapp black texture paste. I don't know, everyone is into mixed media, but this is a really easy, fun thing to try. So I'm sending you the black. I am also sending you Heidi Swapp's enamel shapes. I thought these went really well with the collection, all sorts of different metallics. There's like a gold, a copper, and a silver, as well as these super cool paper clips that kind of each have metallic shimmers, and the actual paper clip is gold. I thought that looked really cool with this and Wolfpack, as well as these We Are Memory Keepers plastic bows. So they're silver and gold. And I felt like these kind of go with this as well. So you can kind of mix some of this stuff into other stash things, but I think these would also look really cool with the Wolfpack collection. So it's kind of what we're working with so far. I bought this Chamel pens purely for the black pen because I've been hearing really great things about Chamel's pens. So yeah, I'm stealing the black. But I am going to throw the teal one in with this collection just because I feel like teal goes really, really well with Wolfpack, and it's just pretty, and I can't open this packet for you guys. So yeah, the pink and the purple I'm sure will be in future giveaways just because I have a ton of Stampin' Up! Markers, so I really don't need colored markers. I just really wanted a nice black pen. I usually use Sharpie pens, but I saw this one and just really wanted to try it. But yes, teal is going in this collection. You can see Chamel's little name there. I've heard great things about these pens, so I hope you guys enjoy. I've never tried them before, so I'm really excited to try that black one. So this is our giveaway. There will be some extra things that I'm not going to tell you about. That'll just kind of be from my stash. But comment below for your entry, and I will pull a random winner in about a week and send you these beautiful goodies. So this is going to be for US only. My last one was international, so I want this one to be within the US because postage is scary, I have realized, and we might have to hold off on international until, I don't know, maybe if I ever am lucky enough to become monetized, anything I do make will just be set aside for giveaways for you guys because obviously this is all for you. I love you guys. So I think that'll be my plan. But yeah, comment below if you want to be part of the giveaway. I'll draw someone in about a week. And let's get to the process video. Thanks, guys. Kelsey, I have a double challenge layout for you guys today for how to kill a kit with style. So the first part of this challenge is for the Scraptacular Cropping Club to use triangles in our design. The second part is for Mercy Tiara's monthly challenge. This one was set by Crystal, who challenged us to try and scrap a less joyful memory in a happy way. So this is really great because I know a lot of people avoid scrapping things that, you know, aren't the highlight. We like, you know, to scrap all the happy times and the highlights and the vacations, and sometimes we skip over some very important but less happy moments. I don't really shy away from these type of moments. I scrap them as they come, so I don't really have one that I've been avoiding that's saved up that I could really use for this, but I am going to go ahead and scrap our journey home. I am trying to scrap my Hawaii trip, and it's hard to find, you know, a bad memory in this amazing trip. So this was the closest thing I had. We had a very, very, very long, exhausting trip home. So we ended up leaving Hawaii 9:30 p.m. and we're flying back to Atlanta with a layover in Utah. So not only is it a long flight, but you also skip all of these time zones. So it was really, really strange. So we left Hawaii 9:30 p.m. We were flying over California around 1 a.m. and then we landed in Utah at 6 a.m. So yeah, we were supposed to fly into Utah. They were supposed to refuel our plane, and we were supposed to get back on that same plane to go to Atlanta. And apparently, we didn't know this, but apparently the plane was damaged while landing. The landing was very smooth. No one noticed anything, but apparently something happened. So we had a 3-hour delay in Utah while they got us a new plane, which just added to this very long journey back home. So that's what I'm scrapping about. I have this awesome little wavy die cut from Ronnie. I thought it kind of mimicked water or wind or something. It just felt like it went with the page. I really liked the whiteness that kind of brought out some freshness in the patterns. I just matted both of those photos in 2 scraps that I had. I really like this triangular paper, already trying to pull from the Scraptacular Cropping Club's inspiration. So I know I kind of have this triangular background just for that challenge, and then on top of that you'll see me pull in some stitching detail. But I'm trying to layer up a few things around these photos before I get to that. But yeah, and then you also see that right hand photo has a rainbow in it. I mentioned in a previous layout we saw 0 rainbows this time in Hawaii. I'd mentioned the last time we were in Hawaii there were multiple rainbows every single day, and we did not see one this time. So that was another kind of little sad thing. But then we just happened to get home after this long, exhausting trip back, and there just happened to be this rainbow over my mom's house. And so that was pretty cool. It was kind of a nice way to end the journey. We actually did get to see a rainbow. It wasn't in Hawaii, but I still thought it was really cool. We got one at the end of this very long trip. So that's kind of what these 2 photos are about. But I'm just pulling from the die cut pack. I have some On Trend 2 die cuts. I have some Palm Beach die cuts. So I'm just trying to layer up a few things to make this a little bit more interesting before I go into journaling. I'm kind of thinking I want this all clustered up in that top corner where there's this big green triangle, and then I want to build down the right hand side of that page with some journaling. That's pretty much the only design I kind of have in my mind at this moment. But Ronnie gave me, you guys have already seen this cute little stitching set from Amy Tangerine. There's these really cute arrows. So I decided I was going to stitch those all the way across the page to pull the triangles in one other way as well. So I'm going to stitch these really quick. I speed this up a lot, but I think that's a really cool detail. It brings the white somewhere else. I really think it's cool doing some stitching in some other patterns other than just my normal type of stitching, like back stitch, chain stitch, all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. I'm really enjoying these little stencils that came with this piercing pad that Ronnie sent me. It's super, super cute. So I stitched those, and then I realized there's kind of a little gap between that row and my photos, so I decided I would do this long title underneath the photos over that gap. I just decided to call it Long Journey Home. I had these really cute gold foiled thickers with mint foam, so I thought this went really, really, really well. So I'm going to get all of that down. Yeah. If I had a picture, I probably would have scrapped. First day in Maui, we went on a rainforest tour, and my overnight bag was stolen out of the car while we were in the rainforest for 4 hours. So that was really sad, but I don't really have a photo from that. Um, and it's okay. Most of my stuff was still at my brother's house on Oahu. We were only in Maui for over a night, so they kind of just got my whatever I brought for that one day, but it was still kind of sad. So I maybe would have scrapped that if I had photos from that, but yeah, I'm okay not having a memory of that. So I'm going to layer up a few die cuts down here. I really liked this flamingo from the On Trend 2 collection. It just had that gold foil, and in the flamingos in the On Trend 2 collection didn't, but the Palm Beach collection didn't, but the Palm Beach one did. So I really, really tried to use this flamingo, but things just weren't layering around it very well. So I fight with it a lot, trying to get a tag or a banner or something to work with it. Which I think that's kind of cute, but I just couldn't get it to work. So I do end up switching the flamingo out for a pineapple, and I think that works a lot better. So yeah, you'll see that in a minute. I finally give up, and then I'm like, okay, we're just going to do a pineapple. Pineapples will work. That'll be fine. I'm really trying to use these flamingos because I have so many flamingos in these die cut sets, and I really just need to start getting them on pages. But I just had to go with a pineapple for this one. I fought with the flamingo for far too long. So I'm just going to layer that up on a few banners down there. And then again, I'm going to use this little piercing set to stitch my journal lines. I did that on a previous page too, and I really liked how the stitched lines looked as opposed to drawn lines. It also brought in that thread and that white somewhere else as well. So you'll see that in a minute as soon as I get these this little area glued down. Excuse me. Love these gold little pineapples too. I need to use more of those up, but I still need to scrapbook the Dole pineapple plantation, so I'm kind of saving my pineapples a little bit for that, just because I want to use a lot of pineapples on those pages, just because it is the Dole pineapple plantation. So I'm not too worried about the pineapples, but the flamingos, I don't know what I'm going to do. But you saw me poke those holes really quick, and I'm just going to thread these lines, and then I'll go ahead and do my journaling, which is basically what I told you about our long trip home and the different timestamps and stuff like that. It was really pretty though. That first picture is our poor damaged plane after we land in Utah, and in the background you can see all these snow-capped mountains, and I'd seen snow-capped mountains from the plane when we fly over them. But I've never seen them from the ground because I live in the South and we don't have snow-capped mountains where I live. So that was really, really pretty. I mean, this airport was surrounded by snow-capped mountains. It was beautiful. So that was kind of cool to see, even though I was really, really tired. And the airport was so crowded. If it wasn't crowded, I would have just laid spread eagle out in the aisle and fallen asleep. I was so tired. But we couldn't really do that. It was super crowded, especially with us having a delay and then people like crowding into our area for their plane that was on time, and it was just a mess. But yes, so I got my journaling down. I'm thinking about maybe adding a few more things. I want something on top of that pineapple, so I pull a little scrap out and die cut a little heart. I thought that looked really cute layered on top of that. And then you'll see me pull in some enamel hearts as well to sprinkle in a few areas. Just gonna poke that out and get it glued down. That's from a journaling card, I think, from the first time I had this collection. It was just a little scrap that I saved, but I thought it was super cute. And then I'm also going to pull in the gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine on the diagonal as well. I think that helps bring the gold in somewhere else as well. There's a few gold elements with that little tab and the tie-dye and the pineapple, but there's not... It still seemed disjointed to me, so I just did the Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine, splattered it across the page, and now everything goes. So here are those enamel hearts, and I think I'm almost done here. So this is super fun, double challenge. Got those triangles on a page, got a not so fun memory scrapped in a fun way. They really wanted us to use bright, happy colors and not make it, you know, all rain and dull colors and stuff like that. So I hope I did a good job. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.